Hell yeah, brother. You're on the Cleetus McFarland YouTube channel.
Month of Freedom.
You heard the man. It's time to top this thing up. So we're going to get all the stuff that we're not reusing ripped out of the car and try to get as much room as we can up front, as well as take as much weight out as we can and things that we don't need. I know there's a bunch of tubes, there's a bunch of sheet metal, there's a bunch of things all over the place we could cut weight with. So let's get to it.
Damn, brother, you've been tearing it up.
We got half a truck.
Whoa, we got suspension on the ground.
Yeah.
Big dog radiator. Oh, look at that unit. Our boom tube.
There she is, on the ground.
Hey, I wonder if there's a way we can re-encompass the boom tube into the new build.
It's seen better days. It's pretty rough.
Don't
Yeah.
forget that one time it
And it is.
with the
Yeah.
nitrous. and
It's real heavy.
Oh, is it?
It's probably like a good,
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
good bit of weight.
Maybe we can make a custom boom tube.
Titanium.
Turbo boom tube. Has that been done before?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Seen turbos dump the zoomies, never seen them dump to boom.
Boom tube. Well, I'll tell you right now, that looks heavy.
It is not light.
That just looks... Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's like really heavy.
Two giant I-beams for suspension.
Damn.
Not exactly lightweight.
That's heavy.
So it is a 9-inch though. It's a cool piece. It's just not what we need.
I don't know what the heck we're going to do
It's
with that.
cool because that gives us a lot of room. We got a lot of headway.
Yeah, let's see what we got down here. Got the hitch on there still, of course, from ProFab.
It's when the Ford breaks down, you can tell it home.
Oh, look at all this stuff.
Yeah. So that's all your adjustable.
Yeah.
Your coils normally go there. Your springs.
Yeah.
And then you can jack them up and down and change preloads.
Okay.
So we don't need that. So that's cool.
Yeah, we don't need that.
Don't need that.
All right, we got some cutting to do back
Yeah.
here.
Your old suspension came all the way up to here, so
Yeah.
you probably have to cut most of this out, and then roughly actually where these two square pieces are, maybe cap that off and run a tube.
It's almost like perfect for you to work off.
It is. It's already all. It's like the
It's
easiest
already
thing you could
C-notch,
possibly work
so you
on.
got
yeah.
plenty of clearance.
Damn, this is so sick, Ty.
Yeah. So and then like all of this is all mild steel.
Yeah,
So
I
we
don't
can
know if
cut-
that's all necessary.
Cut
But
all that out. Do a lightweight tank.
yeah, it's got a lot of heavy crap back
Oh
there
yeah.
right now.
This thing is
Whoa.
built for war. So.
Look at all of that, man. All right, so you got some of your suspension stuff off. Are you going to cut the front end off here pretty soon?
Yeah, I gotta decide where exactly we're chopping stuff.
Yeah.
But like, this will all be in the way of the diff.
Yeah.
So that's gotta go.
Yeah. Are you going to keep some stuff?
I don't know.
Or are you
It's
just
hard
literally
until
gonna
we
start
start
from scratch?
sticking things in there and seeing what works and doesn't work.
Okay.
It's hard to say.
All right.
It might get cut all the way back here.
Like, how will the body hold itself up when you?
We're gonna have to probably
cut
stick
stuff.
this thing on some sort of chassis table.
Oh.
So tack what we're keeping.
Okay.
And cut out the stuff we're not.
All right. This is gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
It's real now.
We've got our work cut out for us on this one, but it's gonna.
You've got your work cut out for you.
I've got my work cut out for me. All right, so this is the old fuel cell. It's sunk down into the floor, and it's got a lot of sheet metal and steel piping for like NASCAR spec safety stuff in it. We obviously don't need any of that. And this big old heavy mount for the old battery, we're gonna cut all that out too. We will just pan this all off with some lightweight aluminum sheet metal and build a new fuel cell and tank and box and all that good stuff back here. And that'll be an easy probably 30, 40 pounds out of this thing. So I got all of this stripped down and the seats out, and I'll be honest, I'm not really liking what I'm seeing. The floors are pretty well rotted out around the edges where they were spot welded in. There's a lot of rust. And then this is the old seat bracket. That bar is literally just welded to some paper thin sheet metal and there's nothing holding it. And I have to cut this tunnel out to clearance a big old giant T-case. So I think we're gonna do a floorboard in this car and just cut all of this junk out and start fresh. I might get rid of those tubes. There's no real reason for them to be there. Those are crash bar tubes for NASCAR, and we are not NASCAR racing, so we might clear some of that up. Kind of undecided still, but we got a long ways to go. And then up front, we've got more stuff to cut. I have to get rid of this old cross member section. It's all welded in the truck. There's no way to remove it. We're gonna cut all that out. This is a front sway bar setup for the circle track racing stuff. We obviously don't need that either, so that's going bye-bye. But I do want to try to keep this tube and all of this front piece right here. And then if you look down here, there's this small, tiny little 1x1 square tubing. I'm gonna cut all that stuff out, clean all this up. Then down in the tunnel, we got a lot more stuff. This will all get cut off flush right there and cleaned up. This will all be gone. That'll all be gone, that'll be gone. And then this is the old trans mount, so we're gonna cut these ears off. Here's the rust I was talking about. I mean, it's not great. So that's all gonna get cut out. This guy right here, getting cut out. More than likely, actually, these whole tubes are gonna get cut out and then I'll round tube off of that. Then we got more stuff to cut out. Old shock tower stuff right there, square tube, probably getting cut out. This guy right here is getting cut out. That's the fuel tank cell location. It's nice and safe and strong for circle track, but we don't need it, so cutting that out. We've got this giant, really thick, heavy duty part. This is for the panhard bar. We're not using a panhard bar and we don't need it to be adjustable, so we're cutting that out too. What else?
Just cut it all.
We're cutting it all.
All right, Ty, give us the update, dude. What do you got here?
Well, I threw about half of your truck away.
Yeah, I see this pile
Yeah.
of goods over here.
I wasn't gonna cut the floor out, but then I started looking at it and then I cut the floor out.
Okay.
So that's gone.
So this is gone.
Yeah, your whole tank was like thick, mild steel, tubing and
Yeah.
sheet metal. That's
A
gone.
lot of junk. Floor is just gone.
It's gone. Yeah. So what happened was I was just gonna cut some floor tubes out.
Yeah.
And then I started looking at the floor, and the way that the floor was built, it was rusting out at like every seam.
Oh.
So
Yeah, you'll get that.
That's
yeah.
not good.
This is a
And
good
then it
time
makes
to
it a lot
wire.
easier because when we slide the engine and trans in with the T-case, there's a good chance I'm gonna have to cut all this stuff out too.
Yeah.
I kind of don't want it there anyways. But
Get that junk out of here, dude.
yeah, we
Oh,
got-
wow. Look at all the rust on the bottom.
oh yeah, she's
No,
a
never
rusty
painted the
girl.
bottom of the cage.
Oh. Okay.
She's a rusty girl.
So you're
but,
saying you might have to cut that out?
Might have to cut this crossbar, these out right here. This bar is not flat in the car. Like, see how there's a gap here?
Yeah.
Oh.
See how that side's flat?
Oh.
There's
Wonder if
probably
that's by
some-
design.
There's probably some
Probably.
science in there, but I don't know what it's for.
We don't need it anymore.
We don't need
We're
that
going
science.
straight.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah, we just cut everything out. It's all gone.
Plus, it doesn't smell like rat pee anymore.
Yeah.
No front suspension. There's more I have to cut out up here, like this whole cross member section.
Yeah.
But until I stabilize the chassis, if I cut all that out, the whole front is going to go boing and
Okay.
move around. So,
All right. Well, that's where the thing in the parking lot comes into play.
Yeah.
Let's go take a look. All right, so this here is a chassis table. You guys saw when we were at Cameron Johnson Race Cars for the new project, Eagle. He had it sitting on one of these. Well, he hit me up and was like, hey, dude, I'm selling one. Are you interested? And so Ty said, yeah, we need it. And now we're going to use it on the Dale truck.
yep. This is a pretty cool chassis table. It's built for ground up cars.
Yeah.
So a lot of this will probably just have to unbolt for now, because that thing's all square tube chassis.
Yeah.
This is all for round tube stuff,
Yep.
but it is cool. It's all modular. You can slide everything forward and back where you want it.
That's how you make sure your stuff level.
Super accurate bubble level thingy. More of an eyeball guy myself, but yeah. So it's got all kinds of little spacers. Like you can stack all these.
And we're actually going to use it.
We're actually gonna use it.
Okay.
Most of it.
So should we take it inside?
Yeah, we're gonna have to.
Let's take it. Dude, this thing's thick.
Oh
Yeah,
it's
she's
heavy.
pretty sturdy.
This is built
dog.
out of an old railroad, I think,
The whole thing.
or a bridge.
We got a chassis table. That's how official McFarland Fabrication is. We're on the chassis table time, okay?
Oh, whatever you do, Zach. Oh, there we go.
That was for the better.
Yeah. Don't run over your toe. It's looking really good, boys. It's looking really good.
Yeah, you're clear.
Look at that.
Worked really
Real
good.
chassis shop now, dude.
Exactly. Oh.
So now you just put this kind of like up here.
Yep. Yep.
That easy.
Other way.
Other way.
And then
That there.
good to go, dude. We're done.
Hard work's over with now.
All right.
All right, tack her in there.
So just for testing purposes, we'll see how much she weighs with all the stuff Ty cut out of it. How much did it weigh the other day? 3,100? 3,200? So we'll just set the truck with everything torn out. No engine, transmission, no floorboard, no rear end. All the stuff Ty tore out. See what we got it down to. What's your guesstimation?
1,400.
1,400. That'd be light.
That would be
I think it's 1,700, but I don't know.
Did pull an engine transmission
Guesstimations?
front rear end.
It's gonna be around 1,700.
1,700. Bring her on down, brother.
Contact.
Contact. We're good. Keep going. Looking good. Solid. Solid.
All right, we're all.
Okay. Okay.
We are floating.
I like what I see on the scale. I like what I see.
16.
1150.
Whoa! We're done, dude. Put some tires
Spicy.
on it.
Oh my god.
So we're at 3,200 with all that junk. Now we're down to
Holy
1158.
crap.
But we have no transmission, no engine, no rear end, no front end, no radiator. We have nothing in it. So this number is just, it's kind of a mystery.
It's
what
cool,
this will
though.
turn
The
into.
big thing we got to remember here is, right now it looks light, but we're adding back a drivetrain that probably weighs close to 800 pounds heavier than what we took out. Because we just had
Probably,
an NA aluminum motor with a T56 behind it. Now we're going front diff, a motor, a twin turbo kit, an intercooler, a turbo 400,
Yeah.
which is heavier than a T56, a billet transfer case. So it's gonna
We're
get
gonna end up
it's gonna
back up
get
there
heavy.
pretty quick, probably.
Can you just go ahead and cut out the whole bed? We're gonna need that carbon.
I can just.
Here's the
keep
deal,
cutting.
Ty. You just
And I
keep
will.
cutting before you get going here.
I'll just keep cutting. There's
All right.
still a lot of sheet metal that can go back carbon. And aluminum.
11:58.
That's a number.
Who knows? Who knows where that'll end up? Before this video ends, we do have an update on the blue truck. Zach has been putting this bad girl back together. Got the Coyote back from TKM. What really was wrong with this engine?
It actually had nothing to do with our blower getting iced. It was all the cam phaser right here. The 4 bolts that hold it to the cam were loose, so it was just chattering.
Yeah. So
That's literally all we heard.
didn't end up with a huge bill, luckily. So we got her all put back together. The guys at TKM went
Deleted
through
it,
it,
too.
checked it all out, and we locked out the exhaust cam
So
phaser,
it
right?
can't happen to us again.
Yeah, but we still have an intake cam phaser, correct?
Yep, we got to keep it drivable.
Yeah, that'll keep it nice and smooth, drivable like a good old F-150 should be. So got the Coyote going back in that. The Whipple we sent out to Whipple to just make sure we didn't damage it with the whole ice situation. Hopefully we'll have it back in a few days. We'll get this thing back together and go run an 8. I mean, we kind of have to. We ran a 9.0. We have to go for an 8.
Might have to
So
put a little nitrous kit in this thing.
it may just need a little extra
Just a-
shot
just
to
a
get
little
over
bit.
the edge. So, all right, guys, that's our update for the day. We got the trucks going back together here at the shop. Our other truck, Mullet, is ready to go. We're getting geared up for 6 summer with that, but that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Do It for Dale. We'll frickin' see you later. Well, guys, it was a long weekend, and as you know, we're putting a turbo or some Nitto tires in one random order every day on CleetusMcFarland.com. And we got to call everyone from the weekend. So from the 23rd, we have Aubrey P. from Mercer, Pennsylvania with a Freedom Father shirt. Let's see if Aubrey wants a turbo or some tires.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
No way we're starting out like that. That's a double call. Sounds like a do not disturb deal.
Call has been forwarded
Oh.
to voicemail.
I'm going triple call. You can't start out like this.
Call has been forwarded to voice.
I'm going quad call.
Call has been
What
forwarded.
the heck?
All right, sorry about spamming your phone, Robert. So is that our second to last 64 goes to Pennsylvania?
I guess so.
Okay.
I guess so.
And remember, we have the 106 for the last. Oh, you're calling back.
Nice.
Sorry to spam your phone there.
Oh, you're good. Who is this?
It's your favorite YouTuber.
Oh my gosh.
I was like, why can't you pick up? I just couldn't believe you weren't answering, so I didn't mean to spam you there. I thought maybe you had me on Do Not Disturb or something.
Yeah, it silences unknown numbers.
All right, well, sorry about that. Do you want a turbo or some tires by any chance?
I'll take some tires.
Okay, all right. You text me what you want.
Alright, thank you.
Oh wait, this is Aubrey, right?
Yes, it is.
All right, thanks, Aubrey. See you later.
Thank you so much.
Bye. That was so awkward because I spammed her phone. I felt bad.
All right.
All right, random phone calls going on.
Let's put our
here.
turbo back, dude.
Oh yeah.
Just bought ourselves another turbo.
From the 24th. What? Another girl. 24th, we have Mackenzie M.
Man.
from Independence, Missouri. Hey. And the girls answered. The girls.
At least call back.
Yeah, she called me back. That's all I can ask for.
Hello.
Hey, Mackenzie, how you doing today? Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. Sorry.
Here's your deal, Mackenzie. I'm calling you with a very important question today.
Oh my god.
Do you know why I'm calling you today?
I do.
Oh, great. Well, do you want a turbo or some tires?
We would love a turbo.
Okay, you want a 64 or a 72?
A 72.
You know the deal. Thanks, Mackenzie. We'll get it in your order.
Thank you so much.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.
That's how you wrap up the month of freedom.
We're 2 for 2.
Answering your dang phone
Here, grab that
calls.
bottom one. All right, 25th, Dalton S. from Leonardtown, Maryland. If Dalton ends the streak right now, I swear,
I wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Dalton,
The person you're
the
trying
streak is over. Okay, so he gets 64. from earlier.
All right.
From the 26th, which would be yesterday. Shailene G, you already know she's going to pick up. Winnipeg, Canada.
Oh.
Shailene. Is this Shailene?
No.
Hang on.
Hang on now. Do you know a Shailene?
No, this is Brody.
Well,
As soon as he watches the channel.
all right. Thanks.
Dang it.
Wrong number. Why the hell does that happen? Oh, wait. He's from yesterday. All right, I got it mixed up. All right, that's Brody. That's Brody S.
Hello.
Is this Brody S. from Red Oak, Texas?
It is.
Had a little mix-up there, brother. It's your boy Cleeter.
What's up, man?
Hey, dude, I was calling to see if you want a turbo or some tires.
I need some tires, man.
Hey, dude. Hey, well, we got you. All right, you text me what you want.
Will do. This number?
This number, my man.
I appreciate it, man. Thank
All
you
right,
very much.
thank you, Brody. Sorry about the confusion there.
That's all good.
All right, see ya.
All right, bye.
Okay, Shailene from the 26th. All right, that was the winner from yesterday. Now I'm calling Shailene from the 26th. Sorry, guys. A lot of phone numbers in here. All right. Well, hey, at least he picked up.
I know.
At least he picked up.
This is great.
This is the Canadian call.
Okay.
A lot of calls today. I
I
got
know.
thrown off.
Not a lot of stuff left.
Wait, so who didn't answer? Dalton didn't answer.
Typical.
You have reached a voicemail.
Darn. Okay. Shailene, we're giving you the last 64mm turbo, dude. That's it.
That's it right there, the display model.
This is the display model. We got to put it in this box. So you got Dalton here, Shailene here. Guys, we literally have two 72mm turbos left. The 106 for the last day. This will be for purchases on the 31st. And then we got a couple tires left. So, whew, that was a lot. Thanks for watching Dude for Dale. We'll freaking see you later.